What's up? Welcome to a new video, welcome to a new topic, and welcome to learn something new. So, from early, I don't like politics, and in fact, political science was one of my least favorite subjects. And there are a couple of reasons why I don't like politics or political science, but in this video, we will be talking about why I don't like politics or political science, or in general, you can say politics, due to its impact on tech world, technology world. So, let's get started with the video. So, due to political war between or political tension between US and China, Huawei was banned in US from 2019 and it is still banned in US, and Huawei isn't allowed to do trade with Google or Microsoft or Qualcomm or any other US companies. They aren't allowed to trade with. Till 2019, Huawei was the fastest growing smartphone brand in the world. In fact, in 2019, Huawei overtook the Apple and became the second world's biggest smartphone maker in the world, and it was going to dethrone Samsung from its first position. But then this US ban happened and Huawei wasn't able to trade with Google, so no Google Play services, and the company giant, the smartphone giant that was going to rule over the world, and now is confined only to China because those people don't use Google Play services. That's why only Huawei is confined to China only, and a very few people buy Huawei phones outside the China, and so that's very bad thing, and that's a very bad impact of politics on tech world. You can argue that Huawei is a Chinese brand. Why are you supporting Chinese brand? But I don't think so that there is anything to do with China in this case, because I think in the tech world, innovation and the contribution of every company should matter than where it belongs to. And I don't think that there is something to do with China and Huawei. And there were some allegations that Chinese government told Huawei to spy on US citizens, but that wasn't proved. And that's the first reason why I don't like politics, due to its impact on tech world. There is another reason why I don't like politics, because so in US, Huawei and ZTE are also banned to sell their telecom equipments. And if you don't know, let me tell you that Huawei is the biggest telecom equipment maker in the world, and since it is banned in US, so that the US telecom operators like AT&T and Verizon, they can't do trade with Huawei. That means they cannot use their equipments, Huawei equipments. And also US pressurized other countries to not to use Huawei equipments in their 5G networks, and many countries agreed to that and many countries didn't agree to that. And in India there is similar situation, although US hasn't pressurized Indian government or India to not to use Huawei equipments, but DOT, that means Department of Telecommunication, has asked the telecom operators like VI, Airtel, BSNL and every other telecom operator to not to use Huawei 5G equipments in the 5G network. That means they cannot buy equipments from Huawei. Earlier they used to buy from Huawei, but now they won't be able to buy from Huawei. So what will happen is that they will have to buy from other vendors like Ericsson and Nokia, which are comparatively more expensive than Huawei. As I told you that Huawei is the biggest telecom equipment maker in the world. That means they have more production units and the cost per unit decreases. That's why Huawei sells for cheap. But since these telecom operators cannot use Huawei equipment, then they have to go for Nokia and Ericsson. And if they have to go for Nokia and Ericsson, they have to pay more price, and they won't be paying the price from their side. We have to pay only. So eventually, or initially, you can say the 5G will be more expensive than we think. So as you know that in China, Google doesn't work. They use their own services and own Play Store, and everything is customized to China only. And many companies don't expand in China to that extent. In fact, every company has to agree to the laws that are made by the government to comply with them and to do business in China. And this makes these Chinese people disconnected from the world. In the age of internet where everyone is connected to everyone, and this big part of the world is disconnected from the whole world, that somewhat limits the potential of internet and potential of what things can happen on internet. There are unlimited possibilities, and if the government breaks those rules for the companies, then that would be great, because Google and Microsoft and every other big tech giant can do business in China, and the whole world will be connected. And that will be not only good for companies, that will be good for us only, because many new startup ideas can be found. Maybe someone from China has a great idea, but he doesn't has funding, so there may be another person in US that has funding but doesn't have any idea. So that could be great if they could collaborate and make another new tech company, and possibilities are endless. It will benefit companies, it will benefit people, and it will benefit the tech world as whole. So that is another reason of how politics affected the tech world badly. So since you have come till here, that means you liked the video, you enjoyed the video, and you learned something from this video. And here is the thing, subscribe to the channel and press that bell icon.
And that's the bottom line. Go Stone Cold Simpson. You need to understand this.
Another reason why I don't like politics is that banning of apps. In fact, you know that last year many Chinese apps were banned, like TikTok and PUBG, and many apps were banned. So what happened is that many apps were fake and many apps were malwares, and these apps which were not owned by any big companies or reputed companies, these apps surfaced on the web and people used it, and their data leaked and their data was stolen, and all these things happened. And in fact, TikTok, many people don't like it, but the thing was that TikTok was owned by a company that was reputed. So you were not in tension that data leaks will happen or malwares will be installed in your smartphone. That was surety to you. But when this app came and surfaced on the web, this risk came. Another thing is that you probably know that Indian government had asked the companies like WhatsApp, Facebook, Apple and other companies to share the users data with the government, so that whatever they wanted to do. So many of the companies denied, those big companies like Apple and WhatsApp denied that thing. But this thing cannot be happen with every company. Let's say there is a company that has most and largest database of India, and most of the users come from India. They would have to agree with the policies of the government, and if they don't agree with the policies of the government, then they will lose most of their profit. And if they want to sustain, they have to agree to the policies of the government, and our data will be in the government's hand. And that's another thing that I think that politics had badly affected to the tech world. Surely we cannot neglect the positives of politics on tech world, like Make in India, Made in India, and many other things that have positively impacted the tech world. But you can't hide a multi-story building in the shadow of a single floored house. And last but not least, see you guys in the next video. Till then, this is Karan Gade signing off.